Hey everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to address some of the things that were just released at EA Play 2019. So, as you guys probably can tell, I was not invited, but I did watch the live stream, and I in some ways feel like I don't have a right to talk about what went down at EA Play because I was not there. I did not do the game testing. However, there's something I really wanted to talk about regarding the new expansion pack. So if you have not seen the trailer for the new expansion pack that's coming later this month, or if you haven't watched the EA Play stream and would like to, I suggest you go do that and then come back, because I'm going to be talking about things discussed for the new expansion pack. So the new expansion pack is Island Living, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little surprised. I thought all those hints and leaks looked really fake. I did not think we were getting Island Living. I thought maybe next year. I don't know, I just didn't think we were going to be getting it. However, I was wrong, and I'm happy I was wrong. I'm pleasantly surprised. And what I'm most excited for is what you might not think. But a lot of people I know are excited for dolphins, which, yeah, the dolphins look great. They look super cute. They're excited for mermaids, which I'm also excited for, but that's not the thing I'm most excited for. Island Living takes place on this island nation that is inspired by Polynesian culture, which I think that's super fun. I really love that The Sims 4 does that, because The Sims world isn't our world, but it's a world like ours. It's an emulation, if you will. Sorry about that. What I'm most excited for is with this new pack comes a brand new career in conservation, and it seems to me that a part of this gameplay is about the conservation and taking care of the island, which is fine because I know most people are sitting here going, we're getting mermaids, we're getting island living, homes that you can build over the water. I'm like, yes, those are all cool and I'm excited for. Something you might not know about me is I'm a very big pusher for going green and conservation and saving the planet. And as you know, with the recent reports coming out, with the evidence that suggests that the Earth might not be inhabitable by 2050, it's really important to be pushing conservation and taking care of the planet. It's very important to be pushing going green. And I think what The Sims is doing here, while it's not the biggest and the most impactful way to be going green and to be advocating for going green, I think it's really important that we, in our games, in our gameplay, make a big deal out of conservation and taking care of the planet. Like I said, I know this might seem really little, but I think it's really important to not only highlight the importance, but it seems to me from the trailer that it is a big part of the gameplay. They talk about how there's these island elemental spirits, and it seems to me from what they were hinting at EA gameplay that the more you take care of the island and take care of the nature, the happier these island elemental spirits will be, and more likely to, you know, keep you happy and keep everyone safe. EA in The Sims is really getting it right. Is they're seeing that there's a problem in the world, and they're also seeing that there's this rising to the problem, and they're integrating it into their games. And not only does that just reflect our own world, but I think also it highlights why this is important, because it isn't just like you can be in the conservation career. Here it actually seems to have a huge effect on the gameplay. And another reason I'm saying this is, so our last pack we got was a game pack, Strangerville. In Strangerville, there was the military career. You did not need to follow the military career to solve the mystery. It was just one of the angles you could have brought it at. I haven't played it through the military career, so I don't know if it offers something new. However, it seems here with the Island Living pack, while I don't think you need to be part of the conservation career or have a sim in it, it seems to be it will affect your gameplay and will affect how your sims living and visiting the island will feel and how they will interact with the locals and these island spirits. The career could literally be kind of lame, like, playthrough, but I'm giving it an A+ already. This is a preliminary grading. And the reason for this is that it highlights an issue, it highlights the solution. EA is not going to save the planet, it's not going to save the environment doing this, but it's a good step in the right direction. And it's something I think all entertainment games like The Sims should do. If the next Resident Evil game could have an aspect about like the conservation of the planet in nature, like I would, even if it didn't have Leon as a character, I would probably go out of my way and say best Resident Evil game ever. Thank you for letting me rant about environmentalism and why I'm excited for this aspect of this, as well as I'm really hoping to see this as a trend going forward, not just in The Sims, but in other games. Alright, I also want to talk about some of the other things they announced at EA Play. Number one, they're coming out with another stuff pack. Stuff packs to me, and I think most of the community kind of agrees, stuff packs are kind of, I don't want to say bad, but they're not great. And they're coming out with a new stuff pack that they've been working on for a while, and I think they even announced it a while ago. So that stuff pack, I don't really want to talk about. I'm not super interested in it. The one thing I am interested in is the next stuff pack will have a career with it, and it is a freelancer, like, runway photographer career, and that I think is kind of cool. They brought in Joey. As we all know, Joey, he's a fellow YouTuber, and they brought him in to announce that The Sims would also be adding Pride-inspired clothing. I believe that will be coming out later this month. Oh, next week, or no, not next week, but it's coming out in 10 days, I think they said it'd be coming out on the 18th of this month. Right in the middle of Pride Month, we'll be getting clothing. From what I understand what they were talking about, it's going to be a free update. They're just throwing it in, and I'm living for that, because I would love for my Sims to just have more, like, gay clothing. My Sims just need to be gayer, I guess. They're not gay enough already, apparently. They also announced the gameplay, or the next game pack coming up later. It's Realm of Magic? Magic of Realms. And in some ways, it kind of sounds like a League of Legends kind of thing to me, D&D kind of game. And what I'm excited for is, I'm pretty sure in it they said it was a magic pack, which means we're finally getting witches. I don't know how this is going to affect gameplay. I don't really know what this means. In some ways, when they said like Realm of Magic, my first thought is that it'd almost be like The Sims Medieval, where it's like separate from the game, and those Sims don't really affect your other gameplay. But I don't think it will be. What I really think it is, it'll just be kind of like vampires, and I think they're calling it Realm of Magic, that they can also incorporate maybe werewolves, and that they also might then bring in fairies and maybe dragons. Here's the thing. So the things about like fairies and dragons, I think, yes, I want those, but I can live without them. One, I can't live without witches. I have the witches mod, so like I need EA to give me a solid A+ game pack with witches, and they need, in my opinion, they need to be able to leave the confines of whatever world they're living in. So I don't want them to be like the Strangerville one, in the sense where like the infection can't leave Strangerville, which is fine. Like, I don't need it to, but I need my witches to be witches everywhere. Like, if I want my witches to live in Oasis Springs, they're gonna live in Oasis Spring, and I expect them to be able to use magic. So overall, I think this was a good EA play. It's the first one I ever paid attention to, and I don't think I picked a bad year to start caring.